എല്ലാവരും attendance ഒന്ന് mark ചെയ്തേക്കാം model. Okay, we are discussing about that construction of instantaneous code. Then here we have seen there are 5 symbols in the source alphabet and symbols in the code alphabet, and we have seen how we can generate or construct the instantaneous code. Initially we started with assigning 0 as the code word to the first symbol S1. Therefore the code word to S1 is 0, and for S2 we can start with 1, and if we assign 1 we cannot assign the code word to other symbols. Then therefore we are assigning 1 0, like that we have assigned. Then another code word set of code word we here for the same source alphabet, and the we are generating the code we are generating a binary code. That is, the code alphabet consists of 0 and 1. We started with assigning S1 as a code word 0 0 0 0 is the code word assigned to S1. This we are assigning a 2-bit code word for the first symbol. In the earlier case we have assigned a single bit, that is 0 as the code word to the first symbol. Here 0 0 is the code word assigned to the first symbol. Then we can have 0 1 1 0. If you assign the code word as 1 1 to the fourth symbol, it is no possible to assign a code word to S5. Therefore here first is 0 0, second 0 1, then 1 0. Then next prefix we can have 1 1. We will have to assign code word to 2 symbols, that is for S4 and S5. Therefore from there we are assigning 110 as the code word to S4, and 111 the code word to S5. It is for the same that source alphabet, that is in which there are source 5 source symbols, and we are assigning a binary sequence, that is code alphabet is 0 and 1, and we are constructing a instantaneous code. And in this we can see, the shorter we make the first few code words, the longer we will have to make the later words. This you can see in the first example, uh, 0 is the first code word, then the fourth and the fifth code word is having 4 bits there. Here we are assigning 2-bit code word for first symbol, then finally we got 3-bit code word for the fourth and fifth symbol, that is S4 and S5. The code word is 110 and 111. And here we can uh, get in the conclusion that the shorter we make the first few code words, the longer we will have to make the later words. Okay, if we are assigning a shorter code word to the first symbols, then the later code word will be longer. Okay, here comes the uh, craft inequality. That is, one may wish to instantaneous code by pre-specifying the word length. The necessary and sufficient condition for the existence of such a code are provided by the craft inequality. It is a necessary and sufficient condition for the existence of an instantaneous code are provided by the craft inequality. Here, see, S equal to uh, that is that source symbols, source alphabet is S1, S2, S3, etc. SQ. That is, there are Q symbols in the source alphabet. Q symbols in the source. Q symbols are coming out of that source. And the word length to these symbols be, take it as L1, L2, L3, etc. LQ. That is, the first symbol is assigned with a code word of length L1. Second symbol S2 is assigned a code word of length L2. The symbol SQ is assigned a code word of length LQ. Like that. This we are taken a source alphabet in which there are Q symbols, and let all the code word all the symbols are assigned code words with which is having length L1, L2, L3, etc., LQ, and the code alphabet is X1, X2, etc., XR. We are discussing about a general criteria, that Kraft inequality. It is, if it is a binary code, then only two symbols, that is x1 and x2, that is 0 and 1. Here we can say a R array code. R array code, that is we have discussed about that. A ternary code, then the code alphabet is 0, 1 and 2. A quaternary code, then the symbols in the code alphabet will be 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. Anyway, here the code alphabet is consists of R symbols. Code alphabet, it consists of R elements, x1, x2, etc. That is, that final code word will be a sequence of these x1, x2, etc., up to xr. That's all. Here S is the source alphabet. Here the length L1, L2, etc., up to LQ, the length of the code word of each symbol. Then the code alphabet is a X is x1, x2, etc., XR. Okay, that is, if R equal to 2, we have that 0 and 1, we get the binary sequence. Okay, then the Kraft inequality says that then an instantaneous code for the source exists if and only if sigma, we can write as sigma k equal to 1 to q. You may note like that, that sum expression sigma of k equal to 1 to q r raised to minus lk, r raised to minus lk. Here lk means the length of the kth symbol, that code word length of the kth symbol. Okay, here the sum of sigma k equal to 1 to q, we'll have to include that expression and modify that expression. Sigma k equal to 1 to q r raised to minus lk is less than or equal to 1. It is, for an instantaneous code, this criteria must be satisfied. It is a necessary and sufficient condition. Sigma k equal to 1 to q r raised to minus lk less than or equal to 1. This, if it is a binary sequence, we can write the expression that of this Kraft inequality as sigma k equal to 1 to q 2 raised to minus lk less than or equal to 1. Sigma k equal to 1 to q r, in place of that r we can write that 2, if it is a binary sequence, 2 raised to minus lk less than or equal to 1. It is the uh, Kraft inequality. We can go to the proof of this Kraft inequality. That is, assume that the word length have been arranged in the ascending order. That is, we are taken as the length of the code word as L1, L2, L3, etc., up to LQ. Then take the word length have been arranged in the ascending order. It does L1 is less than or equal to L2 is less than or equal to L3, etc., up to less than or equal to LQ. Then we have the code alphabet has only R symbols. We can have at most R instantaneously decodable sequences of length 1 so as to satisfy the prefix property. It is, for example, if r equal to 2, that's our binary code, then uh, we can have only two code words as a single bit. That is, one is the code word is 0, the second is 1. For here, since the code alphabet has only R symbols, we can have at most R instantaneously decodable sequence of length 1 so as to satisfy the prefix property. Then let nk denote the actual number of message encoded into code words of length k. It is, take uh, that that nk denote the actual number of message encoded into code words of length k. It is, if k equal to 2, if there are three code word with length 2, then here that nk is 3. That is, nk denotes the actual number of messages encoded into code words of length k. Then it follows that n1 is less than or equal to r. Okay, n1 is less than or equal to r. n1 means actual number of message encoded into code words of length 1. Therefore, n1 means the number of message encoded into code words of length 1. Similarly, that is, we have said that nk denote the number of messages encoded into code words of length 1. Therefore, n1 denotes the number of messages encoded into code word of length 1. n3 denotes the number of messages encoded into code words of length 3. Okay, for here we can see that n1 will be less than or equal to r. Similarly, the number of actual instantaneous codes of word length 2 must then obey the rule n2 is less than or equal to r minus n1 into r. Okay, n2 is less than or equal to r minus n1 into r. This already decoded the that is encoded as, that is by using that one bit, that is code word length is 1. Therefore, r minus n1 into r, expanding we get r square minus n1 into r. Similarly, n3 will be less than or equal to r minus n1 into r minus n2. Expanding we get r cube minus n1 r square minus n2 r. We can go through this expression later, as the first two symbols may be chosen in r minus n1 into r minus n2 ways and the third element in r ways. Okay. Similarly, in general, we can write, here we have written n1, n2, n3. In general, we can write nk is less than or equal to r raised to k minus n1 r raised to k minus 1 minus n2 r raised to k minus 2, etc., minus nk minus 1 into r. Then multiplying throughout by r minus k and rewriting, we get an expression nk r raised to minus k plus nk minus 1 r raised to minus k minus 1 plus n k minus 2 r raised to minus of k minus 2 plus etc. n1 r raised to minus 1 is less than or equal to 1. We can write this expression as a single summation sigma j equal to 1 to k. Note it as sigma j equal to 1 to k nj r raised to minus j is less than or equal to 1. Sigma j equal to 1 to k nj r raised to minus j less than or equal to 1. Then, since nk is a positive integer, this sigma j equal to 1 to k nj r raised to minus j is equal to r raised to minus 1 plus r raised to minus 1 plus such some terms plus r raised to minus 2 plus r raised to minus 2 r plus r raised to minus 2 etc plus r raised to minus k plus r raised to minus k etc. And here this r raised to minus 1 will be n1 times. In this expression this r minus 1 terms will be n1 times, and this r raised to minus 2 will be n2 times, r raised to minus 3 n3 times, r raised to minus 4 n4 times, and r raised to minus k nk times. So we can write as sigma I equal to 1 to n1 r raised to minus 1 plus sigma I equal to 1 to n2 r raised to minus 2. Next term will be sigma I equal to 1 to n3 r raised to minus 3 plus etc. Sigma I equal to 1 to nk r raised to minus k. Okay, here this lk term is not there, r raised to minus k. Okay, then we can see each grouping corresponds to code words of length lj, and accordingly the superscript of r in the jth grouping indeed minus lj. And since n1 plus n2 plus nq is equal to q, n1 plus n2 plus etc plus nk equal to q, we can finally write the expression as sigma k equal to 1 to k r raised to minus lk is less than or equal to 1. I repeat, sigma k equal to 1 to q, sigma k equal to 1 to q r raised to minus lk is less than or equal to 1. That is the Kraft inequality. This, if it is a binary sequence, here that r equal to 2, that is sigma k equal to 1 to q. Here q represents the total number of symbols r raised to minus lk. If binary sequence, then r equal to 2 raised to minus lk. Here lk represent the length of the code word of the kth message. Then it's this sum will be less than or equal to 1. That Kraft inequality, it must be less than or equal to 1 for a instantaneous code. It is, if we take a code, then it satisfies this Kraft inequality, we can say it is a uh, instantaneous code. Okay, I think you are following. Can you, someone say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
then we can consider a set of code word here, code A, code B, code C, D, E, etc. And there are 6 symbols, and the that is the source alphabet is S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6. 6 symbols or messages are coming out of an information source, and it is represented by 5 different codes: code A, code B, code C, code D, and code E. It is in first case 00 is the code word corresponding to S1, 01 S2, 10 is the code word corresponding to S3, and here we can see that LK, length of the code word is 2 here, here also 2. For the first 3, the length of the code word is 2. S4, code word length is 3, that is that LK. We can say L4 is 3, L5 is 4, L6 also 5. Then if we substitute in that expression, you can see here it is a binary code, therefore that r equal to 2. Okay, therefore that Kraft inequality sigma k equal to 1 to q Okay, k equal to 1 to q r raised to minus lk. We can find that summation. Therefore, here r is 2. Therefore, 2 raised to minus 2. Reason is first code word length is 2 plus second code word length is also 2. Therefore, again 2 raised to minus 2 plus 2 raised to minus 2 plus 2 raised to minus 3. Here the code word length for the fourth symbol is 3. 2 raised to minus 3 plus 2 raised to minus 4 plus 2 raised to minus 4. Okay. Here for this particular code A, we are calculating that Kraft inequality value. For R is 2 here, since it is a binary code, R, small letter R is 2. For 2 raised to minus 2 plus 2 raised to minus 2 plus 2 raised to minus 2 plus 2 raised to minus 3 plus 2 raised to minus 4 plus 2 raised to minus 4. We get 1 as value. Then similarly here, using that expression, Kraft inequality expression, here calculated the value here. For the first code it is 1, second code 13 by 16, for third one it is 1, 7 by 8, here 33 by 32. You can check it later, this calculation. Here already calculated the that expression, that Kraft inequality, it's a left hand side value, that expression calculated, that is sigma k equal to 1 to q r raised to minus lk. Here in this it is a binary code, therefore we can say sigma k equal to 1 to q 2 raised to minus lk. 2 raised to minus lk, that lk represent the length of the code word of the kth symbol. Okay, then according to that Kraft inequality, which is a necessary and sufficient condition for a code be instantaneous, we can say that this code E does not satisfy that necessary and sufficient condition. Therefore, for answer to this question, which of these codes are instantaneous? Can anyone say out of these which are instantaneous? No answer.
All except for the last one.
Okay, you can check this. I will share this PPT. Then we can, now the time is 10:50. You can also take this problem. That is given a source. There are 9 symbols: S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8, and S9 are the symbol, and x equal to 0, 1. That is the code alphabet is given at the 0, 1. And further, if L1 equal to L2 equal to 2, means S1 and S2, these two symbols are encoded into a code words. S1 and S2 are encoded into code words whose code word length is 2. And if also given L3, L5, L6, L5, L6 up to L9 are equal, that is a particular length k. you will have to find the value of that k so that the code will be instantaneous. Once the code is instantaneous, that is satisfying that prefix property. Prefix property. It is a prefix, also known as prefix code. We can say it is uniquely decodable and it is instantaneously decode. There will be no a time lag. That is the significance of this instantaneous code. It is here there are 9 symbols in the source alphabet and code alphabet is 01. That is, we are generating a binary code and the code word length is given. We will have to generate the code word with length L1 and L2 equal to 2 and all the remaining code word length equal to a particular value. They must be equal. It is L3, L4, L5. It is code word length corresponding to S3, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8, S9 must be equal. That resulting code must be an instantaneous code. Try to find the value of this k. Okay. Hope that you have taken the question. I will show the solution also here. This from the craft inequality we have 2 raised to minus 2 plus 2 raised to minus 2, that is given L1 and L2 equal to 2. Therefore 2 raised to minus 2, 2 raised to minus 2. Then there are remaining 7 symbols. Is code word length equal to k? It is equal. You will have to find that k. Anyway, plus 7 into that 2 raised to minus k must be less than or equal to 1. Then 7 into 2 raised to minus k is less than or equal to 0.5. Equal to from this we can write 7 by 0.5 is less than or equal to 2 raised to minus k. Then k is greater than or equal to logarithm to the base 2. That 7 by 0.5, that is 14. We get 3.807. Therefore, that k minimum equal to 4. For that all the remaining symbols must be encoded into a code word whose length equal to 4. If k is less than 4, it is not possible to construct an instantaneous binary code. Thus, if k is greater than or equal to 4, the craft inequality tells us that an instantaneous code does exist, but does not tell us how to construct such a code. This that is one point. This if the craft inequality satisfy for a set of that code word length, we can say an instantaneous code exists, but it does not tell us how to construct such a code. That craft inequality is does not give a method to generate or construct a code. Anyway, we can comment about it's whether it is instantaneous or not for a set of code word with a particular code word length. Here, in this case, first two code word with the length 2 and the remaining 7 with the code word length 4 satisfy that craft inequality, and we can say with that code word length for different symbols, that 9 symbols, it will be an instantaneous code. We can write the code word here. This will satisfy that uh, that is these are the set of one set of code word corresponding to these code word length, that is s1 is represented by 00, s2 by 01, then remaining 7 symbols are represented by code word having code word length 4 for 1000. Here 00 and 01, therefore next must start with 1, therefore 1000, like that. 1001, 1010, 1011, 1100, 11, 11. Can see it's if we go through this set of code word, there is no code word with the prefix of any of the code word. Okay, that's about that craft inequality. I will share this PPT and you can check this. Then we can stop now. Okay, that's all for today. Anyone to say? Sorry for the inconvenience. I don't know what happened initially.
സർ ഈ ബിഗ് ബ്ലൂ ബട്ടൺ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇടക്ക് ലൈക്ക് നെറ്റ്